The thing that gets me is, I'm going to read off this list, okay? Because there's some of the guest stars they've had on Angie Tribeca. Besides the heavy bench, strong bench they've already got. You've had Bill Murray.
Yes.
You might have heard of him. John Hamm, somewhat famous. James Franco, Chris Pine, Natalie Portman, and many, many more. So what I want to get a sense of is, how do you get these people who usually don't show up as guest stars to be on your show?
I have to tell you the hidden secret, which is Rashida Jones is friends with absolutely everyone. A lot of these very serious actors only get the chance to do these big, heavy, serious dramas where you have to kind of do the same line over and over again and more intense, more intense. And here we're like doing stuff with donkeys and monkeys, and Natalie Portman gets to play the head of NASA Mission Control in the '60s when it's still really, and they've been frozen in the '60s, and it's all still really sexist. So guys are smacking her in the ass, and she's drinking a martini even though she's pregnant. It's just like, I think, a chance for actors to come in and be absolutely insane, and I think that's sort of a relief when you've been doing the Oscar-winning drama, for 20 years.
What is the process in the writer's room by which you guys come up with a way of telling what is, just one after another, a relentless gags and jokes, but also a good story that flows every episode through every episode?
It's a constant battle between insanity and the really sort of logical story, crime story. So if you take a show like Law and Order and put monkeys into it, it's like that's the combination that's to constantly fight for balance. We have to make sure the crime story really, really, really makes sense, and that's hard for comedy writers because we don't know how to do that. But the insanity part is really easy because it's just kind of anything we dream up, and so we make sure that the crime makes actual logic sense, and then we will go into space.
First of all, not murder, disappearance. And people go missing all the time. Usually it's something benign, like they have a second family or they ran off to join a jam band.
What about the trophy hunting?
Well, we're calling alligators trophies now? I mean, it's cool that they breathe fire, but otherwise they're just big lizards that teleport.
I'm gonna look into this whether you're interested or not. I'll go to the lieutenant if I have to.
Yeah, good luck with that. Can you toss me my clothes? Let's go.
She is so present in this character and so perfect for doing this type of comedy. Give us a sense of what that process is like working with her as an actor.
I mean, I've worked with some great actors in my time, and she's not only so nice and such a hard worker and such a team player, but her skill level is so high. She takes it so seriously, and yet like an amazing figure skater.
Is that part of what makes it
effortless.
work? Is that they take it? It's not a gag. It's a serious thing. It makes it funny again.
Their assignment in the show is you're on a procedural, you're on Law and Order, you're on CSI. That's the only way to inform their acting on the show. So no matter what happens, everything is as serious as Jerry Orbach or William Peterson or Mariska Hargitay. That's how you play it. And I'm kind of the disciplinarian that will not let anyone kind of smile, wink, give a face oh, that was crazy. They are cops, and that's it. And everything has to be taken seriously.
Is there a dream guest that you'd like to have on the show that you haven't had yet?
We had Natalie Portman on the show, which was my dream guest. And so, it's like Willy Wonka. What happened to the boy?
You gold ticket.
Well, yeah. What happened to the boy who got everything he ever wanted? Christian Bale would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling would be pretty cool. Beyonce would be pretty cool. Mel Brooks would be pretty amazing.
There you go.